Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. Me and Dean walking back to the car after Manchester United have beaten Norwich City 4-0. What an absolute comfortable victory that was for Manchester United today. It's the kind of victory you come to expect growing up as a Fergie kid here at Old Trafford. And today, great performance by the boy. I say great, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Great would suggest like when we beat City 2-1 at their ground or something like that. It wasn't great today, but it was job done. Exactly what we need. Marcus Rashford gets 2 more goals. That brings him to 19 this season. Anthony Martial gets 1 goal. That brings him to 11 this season. And Mason Greenwood gets another one. His 9th of the campaign. Don't even think he's made 9 starts. So the boy is absolutely on fire. Enjoyed it today, but like you and Raheem were saying in your fan cam, it's hard to get carried away, and it should sit here and finish this.
Yeah, it's Norwich, and like, obviously I wasn't that confident coming in. Really, you should be beating Norwich at home. So I don't know. Yeah, it's one of them. Obviously, it was good to get goals and obviously to help the confidence. Really, we should be beating Norwich.
We should be beating Norwich. We really should be beating Norwich, and it was what we done today. But it's that first chance that Matter created. We don't have enough people that do that, and Pogba's someone that does it a lot, but he's played 5 games this season. Like, you hear talk about a signing Bruno Fernandes, Pereira doesn't do enough, Lingard hasn't got 1 assist this season in the league. It's like, we don't have that enough, and Matter's obviously not getting any younger, do you know what I mean? We need to replace him, and it kind of shows where we've lacked when we've bought, but also how little we've got. Like someone said it earlier, we've got 4 attackers. And it's really true. Like, we've literally got 3 strikers, and the rest are just the backup singers. Who was your man of the match today?
Like I said, obviously you probably have to give it to Rashford, innit? But like I said, I like Matic, Williams, selfless at times. But I think you probably got to give it to Rashford, to be fair. Even though I don't know, I think the 2 big things to do was score, but well, you know, I don't know. His overall play was decent, innit? Like I say, he effectively won us the game. So.
That goal as well came just after I'd said to you, Rashford's looking tired a bit this year. And then he sprints into the back post and gets that finish. It was such a good ball by Matt. We don't take the risks enough. And that's the thing, Pogba will do it, and then sometimes the ball will go out and be, Angel Gomez does it when it comes on. Yeah. He came on again today. How important is it? Considering we're lacking these players that we get on that side. We're just going to potentially let him potentially be a generational talent if he does well. We could let him go to Barcelona for free and be absolutely abysmal.
I think you'd be insane if you let him go, to tell you the truth. Like, I mean, to me, obviously, he's linked with Barca and that he's tidy on the ball. Like I said, I've said it previously that players like Pereira against the big teams don't really want the ball. Gomez is young, he's hands on the ball, and he wants the ball, he wants to create. He's not scared of not a pass not making it, but he's got the intent there. And
can you hear anything? I don't think anyone can hear anything because of the wind. Where's the mic on this bitch? Let's keep walking, man. Maybe that, because we're on the forecourt, yeah. We're just out here. We're just out here in the rain, in the wind, in the sleet, in the snow, and it's raining quite bad at the moment. So that's why we're struggling out here. But we're going to keep walking now. Maybe that will improve things because we won't be as hit by the wind and all that shit. But yeah, good fan cams coming your way today. We got Raheem and Dean on one. We've got Andy Tate has done one. Myself has done one. There was no Steve today. Everyone sends Steve the shit emoji on Twitter. Everyone, just send him a tweet with loads of the shit emojis. Just loads of them. Just send him one right now. Hopefully the sound will get a little bit better. JB can hear just fine because he is an absolute G. And we're walking back to the car now, so maybe the sound will get better for you guys. The sad thing is this result means we're not going to get Bruno. If I think the guy's kind of half joking, but it's the kind of thing that would happen. That's how knee-jerk we are.
We don't need him now.
Juan Mata's found his feet again. We don't need him anymore. It's so important we get Bruno Fernandes or someone in that mold.
We need bodies, we need quality, innit? That's what we're lacking and get, especially like obviously our best 11 is decent, but we never have it available. So And obviously, it's cliche, it's a team sport in it, but like with the amount of games we've got, especially like this month, we need bodies, we need players, we need quality, man. Like, we need more of it.
We do need a lot more of it, and it's not even just the one signing. Like we were talking earlier about it potentially being like United looking towards a post-Pogba future when Pogba leaves and getting in the likes of Bruno Fernandes and maybe another midfielder or two. It's looking ahead towards that, but even if we kept Pogba, we need a Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, we need more players. But I mean, you look at other teams. Chelsea did it signing Pulisic when they knew that Hazard was on his way. Other teams have done it. I mean,
bad luck that being
bad. I hope it's not true, innit? Like, I hope that obviously I'd want to keep Pogba myself. But even if we sign him, like I say, it wouldn't surprise me if we did some snaky thing like that, where, like I say, we sign him and then Pogba just goes in the summer, and it's like really these more of like I say. Again, you're not even replacing the players we need, but you're just kind of trying to replace Pogba. We're waiting and seeing it, because until I see man rock up, I ain't believe.
That's the thing, we can't get excited. We've seen it, we've been here before with signings like that haven't come off or haven't happened. We need to just keep pushing with, hopefully get this through. But we need so many more players. Like when people mention Maddison or Grealish, I'll be like both, because we need that many players. We don't just need one player in the midfield or one player in the attack. We need probably two to be added to our midfield, two possibly to our attackers, including wingers and all that. Defensively, it's weird because if Axel Panzeri and Brandon Williams and Ethan Laird and all these geezers are half decent, then do we need as many signings defensively? I'm not too sure, especially with Eric Bailly coming back as well.
Quality and obviously young players are all good, but we need some more. Fernandes is like, he's been at a decent club, running things in Portugal, and I know it's not the best league, but he's been in pressure situations. We need more of that as well. Like, to be honest, we do need leaders as well. Like, that's a whole other subject, but we need some people who've probably been there, done it, kind of thing.
Yeah. I was going to say the last person we bought from Sporting Lisbon was Ronaldo, but it might be Marcus Rojo, innit? Was it? Did Marcus Rojo come directly from Sporting Lisbon? Yeah. Or did he just play for them before that?
I think him directly.
Yeah. Bit of a hit and miss record. We had Nani as well, actually. Come from Lisbon. That was a good signing too. Maddison and Neves is Michael Jones. This Neves rumour's come about recently, which is an interesting one.
I don't see why you would. Well, I think it's obviously the pull of Manchester United, but with his manager there and. No, I don't like.
Your agent running the club, and
that's what I'm saying. I just don't really see that. A lot of their players, it's like you hear like AdamMcKola linked with Barca. I just don't see none of it. To tell you the truth, I think they've got such like that Portuguese like kind of connection there, and obviously it's probably comfortable for all of it. I just don't see why you would leave. Like they're having a decent season, coming to a kind of pressure boiling pot at United and that. Like I don't know, innit? Like, and to be honest, I think. Wolves don't need to sell in it, so
yeah, they don't.
So we'd have to be offering big dough, and again, I just don't think we're going to offer big dough. And if we was going to offer big dough, why didn't you offer it in the summer? Like,
yeah.
So why now? Innit? Like,
that's the annoying thing, and the same thing with Bruno Fernandes. It's like we seem to have scouted him for so long and done all this work on him, and then in the summer thought, we don't really want to make this move for him. 6 months later, yeah, let's do it. So what is it? 6 months of football has made you think, yeah, he's the man. Or
it could be just one. Obviously, like again, this is suggesting we sign him. It's kind of like I don't know, like these are the cheap owners where it's like, like we do need flipping the roof's leaking and that, but just give it some time and obviously we'll save at the door and obviously we'll eventually fix it. And it's kind of like the way we're approaching transfers. Like we're waiting as long as possible, hoping that like a
you'll get by on that.
Yeah, like a McTominay steps up and he kind of lessens the burden on the poor recruitment. And even now, like I say, we're talking about Angel Gomez. Like, Edward was probably going to turn around on Monday, but probably don't need him, innit? We're talking about Gomez, like...
yeah, you don't.
You're going to sign him to a contract, innit? You don't need nobody else.
Yeah, it is. There were songs today at Old Trafford for the Glazers and Woodward. We've heard them at away grounds so far this season, not at home, and today we heard them at home. Not loud, not the whole stadium, but a handful of fans joining in, which was interesting. It's good. I remember when I discussed, the position of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the Glazers, the Woodward and that with Gary Neville in the summer, and that was my question to him. If we don't succeed this season, will the fans start to turn on him? Will the fans start to turn on the Glazers and Woodward? And I think that will be the case, regardless of whether Ollie succeeds or not. A lot will start to turn on him, and there seems to be that overswelling of support towards Ollie and against them, like they're using that to back Ollie. Do you know what I mean? Which is another interesting thing.
People ain't stupid, innit? You can't. If they don't want to spend the money, they don't spend the money. It's not down to Ollie, innit? Like, he needs bodies. Anyone, like freaking Ray Charles can see he needs bodies. You know what I'm saying? So. Again, like obviously people can get onto Ollie, but in reality it's the owners of the club. Even Ed Woodward at the same time, kind of a fall guy, like he don't really control.
He's their representative in it, basically.
But he's being told, like he's been given the budget to them, like he's by them or whatever. So he's told what's, you know what I'm saying? So really, it's kind of good, I suppose, that the fans are saying something, but in reality they're only gonna start doing stuff when it hits them in the pocket, and and there's too much. United's too much of a big draw for that to affect them, because if we don't go,
someone else will go.
Tickets, and
and if you don't go after you've bought your season ticket, you've still paid for your ticket, so they don't care, which is mental. From the mere fact Bruno is playing for Sporting tonight should indicate this deal is not happening. Maybe, but could just be a case that it's business as usual. Could force United to, or it could, like you say, it could mean absolutely nothing, and it could just be all rumours, and we're not going to sign anybody. So that could quite easily be the case. They need to go defo. Glazers must sell. They don't must. They'll sell when they want to sell, in it. That's the problem. They'll sell when they want to. My phone is soaking at the moment. Can't even see or anything. Just trying to read brain at the moment. But yeah, I did say at the start of the season 50 goals between Rashford and Rashford is the target. I've got 30, 19 for Rashford, 6 away from the target already, 25. Martial, 11. I think he's like 6 or 7 from his best campaign for Manchester United, which is good as well. If they both get, over 20 goals, and then you've got Mason Greenwood, who's on 9, could possibly get to 15 at this rate. It's a nice contribution from our 3 strikers. You just need to bring more into that mix and get more players contributing in there as well. Should we go to Cafe Nero? I say we do. Come. I'm gonna go there, get out this rain, and get a drink before we hit the car. I can't even read some of these comments because the rain's covering some of them. Bruno signs this could be a class midfield to the end of the season. McTominay, Pogs, and Bruno.
When are we going to have all of them available though? That's the thing. Like, when is Pogba going to be available and McTominay? And are we even going to get Fernandes?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a whole lot of question marks in there, isn't it? Pogba question mark, Bruno Fernandes question mark, a whole host of question marks, rain all over this question mark. Is this even still open? Yeah, still open. Thank God for that. All right then. Let's get a hot drink. Any more questions? McTominay, Fred, Pogba, Bruno is a pretty good core midfield. I agree as well, but so I'm just wiping this down at the moment. Hey, what was up with the Woodward chants in the stands? There was loads of Woodward chants in the stands today. I don't mean Matic to play every game, but if we have a stat midfield, it makes sense to play him. No, not centre back. He's way too slow for centre back. Can't see that ever happening. Nemanja Matic at centre back, please no. Please no. The songs that were getting sung today were Build a Bonfire, Build a Bonfire. It was We Want Glaze That. A large mocha with cream. What food they got?
And I finally leave it to us that. Somebody, maybe it's not the right amount.
I don't want none of that, guys. Gonna wait for this one. Do you want my card? Any more questions? Anything coming through, guys? Keep it coming in. AdamMcKola TV. 4-0 against Norwich today. We're just getting a coffee while we head back to the car. Enjoy your mocha, lad. Woodward chants were very loud on the stream that I was watching. Do you think we'd be in the same position if Malcolm Glazer was still alive and in charge? I don't think Glazer being dead changes anything, unfortunately, which he should be. Yes, mate. Oh, yeah, sure, man. I'm just live, boys.
Oh, you're live? No way.
Yes.
How's it going, lads? How many people is there?
Not a lot, it's my one. Come, should we do it? No, let's do it.
Yeah, live?
Yeah, let's do it. Don't matter, man. Just jump in. You can have a chat to the people as well.
Oh, no way.
What did you make of that today?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just
It was alright, innit?
Yeah, very good.
Are we doing it in here? Like this?
Yeah, it was just happening. It's grand. Proper Chinese phone.
Legend, boys. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, cheers.
Pleasure, yeah. Nice one, man. Safe trip back.
Thanks.
Happy Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year, if it is Chinese New Year, because of the copyright demon and that music in the background. If Pogba is sold, would Ollie get the money? Needs to perform like that more often. Felt good to win. Feel like it's important before we go into the Liverpool game soon. Most definitely, it's important we get those victories. It's important we get those points, especially with the league table as well. The way it is, Liverpool. Look, they're likely to beat us at Anfield. Let's be real with it, especially where we are at the minute, especially the way we're playing. Liverpool are the best team in the league at this moment in time, and they're likely to beat us. So we needed to get the points today. I feel like we have to go through against Wolves as well, because it's important we do well in these cup competitions. It's important that we get points on the board. Get through in the cup, in the FA Cup. Who we got in the next round of that? It's a winnable game, do you know what I mean? So it's important that we stay in these cup competitions. It's important that we get through as well, because a little bit of silverware at the end of the season where we might finish 5th, 6th, 7th, 4th, who knows where we're going to finish. A little bit of silverware can make everything feel good again. So it's important that we get that result. It's important that we keep going. And it's important that we put in a performance against Wolves midweek, because massive game for us that. It's a massive game. If we don't get a victory against Wolves, the season's pretty much over besides the Europa League, and hoping to just cling on to a top 4 race in the Premier League. So massively important that we get a result. But look, today it's only Norwich, but it was a good performance. It was a good victory. It was a good result. And hopefully we keep it going into the next game. We beat Wolves midweek, we beat Liverpool, and then keep going. But like I say, we could lose against Wolves, we could lose against Liverpool, and then we feel like we're going back in this perpetual circle again. That's why I keep saying, don't overreact. Don't overreact to a win. Trying to keep your feet on the ground when we beat teams, and try and keep your feet on the ground when we lose, because where did you expect us to be at the start of this campaign? At the moment, we're 5th. At the moment, we're still in all cup competitions, semi-final of the League Cup, into the next stage of the Europa League. Where did you expect us to be this season? That kind of sounds par for course. Where the frustrations come from is that we've beaten the teams that we maybe shouldn't be beating, and we've lost against the teams, or drawn against the teams that we should be beating. That's where the frustration has come into this season. Because if we were winning those games, but we lost against City, we lost against Spurs, and we dropped points in those games, then we'd all be happy. We'd all be thinking, right, we need a few new signings, we need to strengthen the team, and then we'll be able to beat those big boys. But generally speaking, it's good, but it's been the other way around. It's been us beating the big teams and struggling against the smaller ones. That's why today was a good result. Beating Norwich 4-0 is a good result, and hopefully keep it up, keep going, beat Wolves, go into that Anfield game with 2 wins on the spin, and see where it takes us. But yeah, our first win of 2020 under our belt. 4-0 FC is back for the first time this decade. Long may it continue. Guys, I've been AdamMcKola. You guys have been legends. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. And for now, I'm out of here.